took that shit for granted, now you lost me. And now I'm all up on my mission, and I'm bossing. And I've been taking all these trips, and you not there with me. I kept it fair with you, you wasn't real with me.
First and foremost, if nobody told you as of yet today, I love you. If nobody told you as of yet today, I am proud of you. You're going to continue to achieve anything you set out to do. You understand me? Also, you already know, I do have to give you that brief disclaimer, right? So I only want you to take what resonates, and I want you to leave the rest behind. I don't want you trying to force certain scenarios for you. If you don't happen to get your confirmation through me, I guarantee you're going to get it through somebody else, all right? So be patient with your process. Also, as you already know, my voice is too raspy to be whispering, all right? So this is about the time that you probably want to go ahead and hit that volume. Now, before we get started, I want to thank you so much in advance for all your love, like, share, subscribes, your gift, kind words, not only to myself, but each other too. Because I don't always get the pause in the middle of my message to say or relay that to you, all right? Also, I have added as far as new openings pertaining to appointments, all right? So they are first come, first serve, but the link is in my bio. So there's open availability pertaining to the week, as well as there's availability pertaining to the weekend as well, all right? So I look forward to speaking to you. Now, chosen ones, the message for today, all right? There's a few things. Know that you're in the middle of your manifestations. See, some of you don't even realize that you have already stepped into your season. And see, God has deliberately done that because some of you would have been in your head. See, some of you chosen ones don't realize how close you are to certain success as well as things that you've been calling in, all right? So know that you're in the middle of your manifestation. So that's going to present itself a few ways. One, when you ask for something, you're going to get it. Now, I say be mindful of prayers that you are asking for before they get presented because, one, they're not going to appear the way that you feel like they are because this is something that you never had. So if you were able to get it, you already would have got it before, right? So your ways wasn't working. So the things that you was asking for, clarity, peace of mind, you was asking for finances, you was asking for abundance, you was asking for as far as direction, clarity. So these are things that you felt like up until that point in time you weren't able to obtain those things. Certain things was going against you. So when you ask for certain things, know that God's going to give you what you asked for, but it may not be presented in the way that you are wanting to, right? But it's necessary. So there's some of you that was asking for love to come in. Again, it could have been for a specific person. You were asking for certain clarity with them. You wanted to see where you stood with them. Or again, you wanted them to appreciate you. You wanted a better dynamic with this individual. Well, in order to get that, there's certain things that needed to happen. See, one, this person had to learn to lose you, but you also had to learn to find you. See, a lot of you only equivalated or equaled out your value with based upon how people appreciated, reciprocated, acknowledged, things that you didn't get but you deserve to get, right? Now your points are valid. But because you weren't receiving that, a lot of the times had you go against yourself and you was belittling yourself, feeling like everything was supposed to, you was going to receive the same things over and over again. Everybody was against you. Nobody was going to do positive things for you. Things weren't going to happen. So you started to speak those spells as well, right? So now, chosen ones, you're starting to realize, okay, in order to get the love that you deserve, you're going to have to do certain things that you never did. See, you were reflecting those people around you, so you had your guard up. You was acting all nonchalant. You was acting like you ain't really want love in a sense. You were so fearful that you was going to encounter the same individuals, or you were so used to encountering the same individuals or the same situation with those individuals that you started to look forward to the negative. You didn't even give options as far as positive things to settle in. So therefore, guess what? Now certain things that have happened. So that person that you wanted, that didn't appreciate you, didn't acknowledge you, they had to learn to lose you. Now they had to see, they thought they was all of these positive things. They felt like they could find you in another person. Now they may have found people that had characteristics of you, but it only made them miss you because they knew that they could have they already encountered the original. They know that this person, yes, although they had good qualities to them, they was not designed to be the original person. This is somebody that's just playing that position because they chose not to play theirs, right? So there's some people that in order for them to be who they need to be for you, God's going to have you guys separate. That's the time that you're going to build your confidence. Start to find you again. Start going out. Start glowing again. Start dressing up. Start to reflect, because a lot of you lost yourself in the people or the situations that you were in. You stopped caring about you. Your appearance started to negatively get impacted from that. You stopped feeding into you too. So yes, although you was going through certain things, that shit was, you understand, you caused certain issues too, chosen one. So just know that. Now, with me saying this, I do want to say you starting to find yourself. You had to isolate. So certain people had to get pushed out the picture, right? So now you had to find you. As that person found out that they couldn't find a duplicate of you, right? So now guess what? They had to fill that loss. There's some of you who had experienced that too, where you was acting like, oh, well, you could do better. Okay, well, now that person moved on from you. Now all of a sudden you starting to realize that the same thing that you wanted in somebody else, that person could have gave you as well, but you didn't want it from them. You was out here acting an ass. So now again, certain things that have happened. So your answers to your wishes are coming true. Some of you asked for true love, and that person that you was with didn't have the ability to give it. So you had to have an ending with that individual. You found out they was cheating, creeping. You started to feel things not right. You started to energetically feel off. Certain finances got impacted because of that person. All of those things, right? So now you had to have that person or those people get isolated or separated from you in order for you to find you. So a lot of you chosen ones, your wishes are coming true. You say you want real love. God's about to clear the house so that the real people can be present, right? Not these people that's half off, not these people who don't know what to do, people who ain't going to stand up for you, people who have no loyalty to you, people who don't speak life into you. He's separating yourself from them, right? Anything that reflects the past, the things that have been holding you back because you asked for certain things, is because you don't currently have it, right? So the prayers are getting presented, but not the way that you expected. Some of you was asking for another job position. God told you that that position wasn't for you. You may have felt like it provided a sense of security because you felt like you could pay things faster with that position, but that did not align with your purpose. The people around it were not your people. You again had to sacrifice certain things that meant something to you in order for you to get that. So yes, you had finances that came in that took care of your kids or the household, but you didn't get to spend time in your household or around your children. You understand me? So you had to see, as far as certain sacrifices were not worth it. You got everything that you asked for. You say you wanted money, you prioritize that over people. Okay, now you got the money. Now you're not happy because of the people that you around. Because now you can't enjoy yourself with the people that are still being themselves. People who didn't put value primarily in the finances because they knew that they had the wealth within them. Anything that they asked for, God was going to give them. See, chosen ones, you got to know when to ask. If you want a bill paid, you're not going to wait to the last minute. You already going to be asking that question in advance, right? So some of you need to stop asking or praying things at the last minute too and think He going to do something for you tomorrow. Why? Your ass knew that bill was due a month ahead of time. Why you ain't start praying for that to get presented by then? It would have got taken care of. See, some of y'all, your faith don't match up to the last minute request that you're doing. You haven't prayed to God. You got no connection with God. You ain't been doing things He been asking y'all. You ain't been applying to no jobs that He's been directing you to. You ain't sat there and put your guard down and allowed individuals to be connected to you. You ain't sitting there being friendly. You ain't being yourself, but you gonna ask for something at the last minute and think that He gonna automatically give you that help. Hell nah. It don't always work like that, but I bet your ass next month you'll be getting prepared. I know the next situation you encounter, you'll be preparing for it a lot earlier, right? So with that being said, ask for the things that you want, but make sure that you asking in a due amount of time and that your faith is real strong that it's going to come through. So this is almost guaranteed that deposit is going to come through because you know that you did the work that you were supposed to, right? And if for some reason that deposit don't show up, you know that you can make a certain call, and that's an F up on somebody else, not you, right? So therefore, chosen ones, make sure that you making effort, doing the things that you're supposed to do. Make sure that you praying ahead of time and believing that it's going to come through, because then you'll start to manifest certain doubt that certain shit that's not even supposed to be stalled is going to start to stall because your ass is creating it. So think positive. As far as your divine love, they're arriving. They're about to arrive. Some of you already inclined with them, that they're starting to release certain people out their life in order to get right, in order to be with you. There's some of y'all's past loves that you already been connected with. They had a disconnect because a lot of y'all, I gotta be real transparent. Not all of y'all have been so great when y'all been with people too. Some of y'all was ungrateful. Some of y'all wasn't happy in the position that you was in financially. You wasn't happy in yourself confidently. You wasn't happy as far as how people treated you. So you wasn't a good person to that individual when you was with their asses either. You expected them to cater to your insecurities, cater to your attitude, and do all of these things for you. Shit, they went through what you went through too. You was supposed to be a breath of fresh air. Your ass wasn't always that. So stop lying to yourself, acting like you was, all right? Now, again, is your feelings valid? Yes. Have some of y'all been acting and had third parties in a relationship? Absolutely. Stop acting like your ass didn't. I don't care if you slept with that ex, you was still communicating with them. I don't care if your ass was doing the extent that they did, you still was doing similar shit as them. Some of y'all the third party energy was your family, always up in your business. You talking about his friends, but you tell your homegirl everything too. Only difference is your homegirl doesn't run her mouth, so you think, but his crew sit there and relays everything that they see. Certain shit you gonna have to make sure you check yourself, because everybody that you encounter, you done did what they did to you in one way, shape, or form. So make sure you don't got third party connections coming to these new energies that you about to be connected with, because you still caught up on your ex. Don't move into a new relationship if your ass ain't ready for it, if you still undecided. And if you still undecided, that's cool, but make sure that everybody that's aligned with you knows that too. Don't be out here finessing, because some of y'all, you feel like, oh well, this person, you did right by them and they chose another person over you. And some of y'all got multiple people in your inbox right now. One person's willing to give you the world, but you know that they ain't your person. You know that it's some false shit or some shit that don't feel right. They good, but they not good for you. There's some people that may not be the best, but you know that they have potential to play that position. See, when I say potential, don't get caught up on that. See, anybody got potential, but it's willing if they willing to play that position or not, right? However, we gonna say this: some of y'all got potential or working on your potential, so people are attracted to you based upon what you could potentially be. See, you are in the act of becoming who you're supposed to be, chosen one, in that purpose and that passion with everything's aligning. So you aren't 100% aligned as of yet, because some of y'all, your heart's still not aligning with your head and your spirit and your body. You're not taking care of your physical. Nah, your mind, body, and soul got to be aligned for you to be exactly 100%, right? So some of y'all 75, some of y'all 50, some of y'all, it doesn't matter, but you're getting there, right? You're in the process of becoming these things. See, I say be mindful, chosen ones. Why? Because you're going to attract certain people who are potential too. This is your potential to be your husband. He ain't your husband yet, so he ain't never been a husband of yours yet, so therefore he's still learning the position. This is like somebody, you are a new hire to a job, and there's a new hire that's working with you. They never worked this position for this company before. They got experiences, they got past experience that allowed them to be in this position, but they never played this specific position. So there's going to be some training that has to be done. It's certain things that they're going to have to F up on so that they know not to do that shit again. There's a learning the position. So just like you chosen ones, there's certain people that you get in line with or qualified for the position. You may not see it because you feel like, damn, you went through all of this years of being in this as far as this position, and they are a newcomer, that they got this position, they in the same title as you. Nah, they deserving of that position too. So some of y'all got people that could come across like a street person, but they end up a boss. Some of you, there's people who overlooked you because they ain't feel like you was financially up to par where they were, and now your ass is about to be passing them. Some of y'all, well, a lot of y'all's finances is about to be tripling. When I'm talking about you go to sleep broke and wake up balling, baby, that's you. So a lot of you, the same people who looked over you and felt like they was better than you or didn't want people's opinions for them to pursue you, now guess what? They gonna watch you be in that position. They're about to see you surpass them, so now you'll be in a sense in a position to look down at them, but you're not gonna look in their direction at all. There's some people that doubted that you'll have this opportunity. They ruled you out. Now you're gonna be somewhere that they'll see everywhere, televised, certain channels that they can't turn off. You understand me? Everywhere they go, they're gonna get a reminder of you, but not be able to come close proximity to you, baby. It's your season. As far as love, there's certain people that felt like they was better than you, felt like somebody could do better than you. Now all of a sudden the same shit that they was talking about now then came through for you. So now there's nothing else that they can say. Now they know that they play themselves, and now you got somebody who's going to step up. You about to be happy, you about to be balling. So again, congratulations. But chosen ones, I got to get up off of here. There's a few things that I do need to do. Please remember, I have openings for coaching sessions as well as readings. The link is in my bio. First come, first serve, because as far as the time, it is limited. ahead, all right? I got big plans ahead for us. Y'all stay patient. Love you. Y'all continue to be great. I'm going to upload this on YouTube shortly, okay? Be great, babies.